When you walked into the room before when me and Shay were laying, I was like, his cologne is definitely gonna wake Shay up.
Sure.
Mine?
If you didn't want me to wear it, you wouldn't have told me about it. If you told me about it, that was the invitation that you can wear too. So, there you go.
Whatever. All right, give me a scram.
I did my stuff.
Self-care is so hard to get around here.
You're right, it is.
Now inhale for 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Out. Hold. In. Let's close with a breath together. Inhaling, fill up. And exhale, let it go. Thank you for opening with me.
The fact that Shay is still asleep is so crazy because usually this is how it goes. He will wake up at like 5:30, and then I'll come in because it's way too early, nurse him, we'll both go back to sleep, take a little bit of a nap, then around 7, maybe like 7:15ish, we both wake up, and then, you know, I read him some books, I change his diaper, change his outfit for the day, then we come into the room around like 7:30, 7:40, and I finally get to like brush my teeth, open up the curtains, all of the things, and then he goes with David before I, like, you know, do my breath work, journal, shower, and then him and David are downstairs while I do that, and then I go downstairs, have my breakfast, and, you know, I'm with the two of them and whatever. So anyways, you're gonna see all the other stuff, but it's so crazy that Shay is still asleep right now. I'm like, he's actually giving us some free time to like do what we need to. So let me hurry up and go take my shower now so that I can actually get it done before he wakes up. Say cheese. You're awake. Yeah. Hey, you saying cheese to the camera? Oh, you're trying to hold the camera. Cheese. I'm like, what in the world? All right, let me put this down because mommy has to finish getting ready, okay? All right, so you're gonna be good? You're gonna be good for the camera? All right, go. Go. Yeah, you can look out the window. So even though I'm in the house, I always still like to wear some type of fragrance. And usually I rock, you know, my good, expensive perfume. But L'Occitane sent me like some really nice perfume. Like they sent me like 3 of them. I gave one to my mom and then I kept 2, and they smell so good, and they're like perfect like after shower scents. So I've just been rocking them during the day and in the evening after I take a shower. Shay, What I've come to realize is that when there is a baby involved, doing your morning routine isn't just, whoa, in the bathroom. To make your life a little bit easier, you gotta move around. So I'm putting on my moisturizer right now. All right, what time is it anyways? Shay, what time is it? Cause I gotta bring Dad to work or to the train. We open up the curtains and let the sun shine in. Then after we get ready, we can let the day begin. Yeah. Yeah. I know. You don't wanna lay down, but I gotta change your clothes. Cause you gotta change out of your pajamas. Okay, ready? It's okay. I know you want me to hold you. I know. Wait a second, let's change your clothes. Let's change your clothes. Let's change your outfit. Let's put you in a new outfit for the day. For the day, ay. Whoa. Alright, let's put some lotion on this foot because the skin is dry over here. Done. Done. Breakfast. Shay's nanny has arrived for the day. Shay, you would no, you have it's on. The thing is on.
Whatever. I'm anything for Shay. Shay's nanny. Shay's best friend.
Right.
Shay's grandma. Shay, I'm in crime with him. Everything he does.
Partner in crime. Literally partner in crime.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be in your video.
You're not in it. Are you in it?
Probably.
No, you're not.
No, I miss.
Oh. Look at Shay. All right. I'm right here. Oh, he's like a little puppy coming up to the table eating it. More. Headed to the train. Taking David to the train before work. What's with the face?
You only asked me to have me on camera to cut my hair. You just say,
Thank goodness.
I had me on camera.
You don't have to say anything.
To the train stop.
Like what did they do for Michael Jordan where he was like silent in one of his commercials?
Oh, well, damn near all of them, because they have to pay him per.
They have to pay him per word?
Yeah, per word.
Okay, so you can be silent since I didn't pay you per word. You happy?
No. He still gets paid.
You get paid.
I get paid in.
But you'll get paid and I can't say it on camera.
Say everything else on camera.
I do. Where y'all going to get drinks?
There's been a Dumbo House. Yeah, there's been a Dumbo House.
That's my other gripe about like the social clubs. It's that like you pay this expensive membership and then like when you go there to drink and eat, you still gotta pay for really expensive food and drinks. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what's really the benefit outside of it being a personal space? Because it's not too personal. I feel like there should be a social club where like if you're gonna pay all that money, like they gotta give you some type of like, oh, you get free drinks or you get, you know.
It used to be an exclusivity thing. Like you actually, you had to apply for membership and it was actually like criteria and they get selected. And
aside from you can afford it.
Yeah, and then there was also like, special events and stuff like that you were able to go to. Because obviously, like, it's like the Mosoa House, they do have like parties and stuff there that should be typically for members, but for some reason they opened it up to everybody, which kind of made it whatever. But you know, it used to be kind of like more of a, like Soul House used to be like a very exclusive thing.
All right, David just got on the train, so now I'm headed back home so I can get my workday started. It's a little later than normal because we missed David's first train, which was at like 8:50 something, and because I was not paying attention to the time. I was playing around with Shay, and David was like, he went downstairs, he got the car started, he was like, we need to go. And I was like, wait, what time is it? And we missed it, so I had to drop him at the 9:37 train. So but it's fine though, because it at least gave me time to like have my breakfast, so now I can just get started with work. This is the time that I usually get started with work anyways, because what I'll do is I'll drop him off at like 8:57 for the 8:57, and then be back by like 9. I eat a little breaky fast, and then I go downstairs to work. I know I look crazy, even though I took a shower and everything and I smell amazing. I look like I did not. But whatever. So today, what do I have to do today? I gotta finish up a little bit of planning stuff, make sure that I'm organized, and then I'm gonna be shooting some content. So yeah, my goal is to just like do as opposed to wasting so much time like worrying and scrolling and wondering and whatnot. Like I just have to create, and from there I pray that everything else falls into place, because something's got to give, you know what I'm saying? Life has been throwing me a lot of curveballs when it comes to my career lately. I had a manager who I just stopped working with, who she was great at, you know, coaching me in terms of business development and helping me to think from a more business-minded mindset, and getting me to like plan my my other ventures outside of social media, brand deal partnerships and whatnot. But in the meantime, you know, your girl obviously needs to get money, so brand deals are something that I'm still depending on and things that are still important to me, and that wasn't her strong suit. So she didn't give me any brand deals at all, and we worked together for over a year and a half. And aside from that, like all of my deals were reactive, so brands reached out to me, praise God, but I think the rate that was being given to brands was so low, so I really was not making much money at all. So I'm praying that now that I've taken my business back, like my managerial part of my business back, to just doing it myself, that I can get some money again, so that I can actually fund the things that really matter. I'll have it for lunch. Okay. I feel like I need to fix this because my hair has just been looking crazy. Not that it really matters, but I guess since I'm on camera, like if I wasn't on camera, obviously I would have just left my hair as is for the day. But since I'm on camera, let me, I'm not gonna wear it down because this is too distracting while I'm working. Like I cannot leave my hair down while I'm working, or like while I'm on the computer at least. Cause I will just, that's why it actually looks frizzy right now, because I've just been pulling on it and playing in it. And that makes your hair frizzy and doesn't last as long. All right, there we go. There we go. Out of my face and pulled back. And then I'll just put my scarf over here for now. But just wrote down my to-do list for the day. It's pretty straightforward. I just have to make sure that I'm planning certain content out, because I want to be really intentional about all the content that I'm producing and the things that I'm conveying, because everything that I do is for a reason, and it has a deeper message, and I never want to just like do something just to do it. And like, even if it's a video of me like getting ready where I'm putting on an outfit, like I want to be talking about something, and it doesn't need to be something super deep. The last get ready with me outfit video that I posted, I was talking about how my boob popped out on David and I's first date. And the reason why I feel like that video, one, it did very well, and two, I feel like it's an important video is because it showcases my ability to tell stories, my storytelling ability, my ability to capture somebody's attention, my sense of humor. Also, it invites people in, you know, into my world and my foolishness, and and to learn like a little bit more about me. So I want to make sure that I'm doing content like that. Like, everything doesn't have to be so deep and like, you know, like guru, like, oh, let me make, you know, so you have to, I don't know, it just doesn't have to be super deep, but it has to be meaningful. And I think we sometimes confuse meaningful with like drab, boring, dull. So right now I have some videos that I am going to be shooting, and I'm like planning out, you know, how the video is gonna go and what exactly I'm gonna be talking about or sharing in the video, and how I'm gonna be sharing it, just so I'm prepared and I'm not going into it, because I feel like in the past I've been like, okay, I'm gonna do this video, and then I kind of just dive in, and then it ends up, it's good to me, but it doesn't necessarily like fulfill like my higher purpose. So on my to-do list, I gotta answer some emails, plan the first video, plan the second video and their talking points. Then I have to shoot both of those videos, and I also have to shoot a video for TikTok. For TikTok, I like to just shoot videos on my phone and keep it really simple. I'm gonna be talking in that video as well, but yeah. And then editing. Editing all these videos that I've shot. Hopefully I can get to the editing portion today. If not, tomorrow I can then go ahead and edit, which is fine. I'm not like rigid about it. My biggest things today are making sure that I plan it out and actually shoot everything. So as long as I get that done for all three of these videos, then I should be Gucci. And you hear Shay? Him and my mom are upstairs. They always just be having a good time, okay? All right, so let me get to work. Oh, well, I'm struggling. So you finish it. You don't need no milkies.
We got to
Right.
You don't know we got
You say you don't know my life. I always knew
It was
it.
only a half to do. It wasn't full.
It's like Shea Moisture video got approved, so I'm gonna go live with it today. But yeah, so they just approved it, and so I was going through the video, and I was like, I don't like how the fonts look, like the font faces, and so I was like, I'm gonna change the font just so you know, and so I just sent it to them just in case, you know. So I'm gonna see what they say. But I did it, and I had to change a heart. You had dumpling, smoothie. Now you're having some milkies.
I had a whole one though.
Yeah. Nice. Did he have any the corned beef?
Not a lot, just a little bit. It was so spicy, and I gave him a little light because he walked.
He walked away. Said I'm out of here.
I walked over there, so that way you know I know.
So I'm making a cocktail, a fall cocktail.
Oh yeah.
Today, yeah. So you can be my guinea pig.
Wait.
Yep. And I'm making it before 12 o'clock.
The evening is cool, man. Like bedtime, we have to watch your picnic.
Now.
But I'm glad that people is realizing that the local elections are more important.
So now it's time for me to do my makeup before I shoot some content. I actually very, very quickly had lunch. I just wanted to get it over with, so I didn't vlog myself having lunch. Please forgive me. My mom made some fried dumpling this morning after I had already eaten my bagel, of course, and she made it with some corned beef. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have that for lunch. So that's what I had for lunch. Nothing fancy, but still hearty, you know, because I'm gonna be going for a run later. So it's good that I have that in me. But I decided not to vlog lunch because I was just like, I just want to get everything done. Oh shoot, I need to get my sponge. Yeah, I didn't want to vlog lunch because I was just like, I need to get it together. Not that I haven't been productive today, because I absolutely have, but I spent a little bit more time than I wanted to on planning everything, and then also editing that Shea Moisture video and then posting it onto my Instagram. And I also like got in my feelings for a second because the Shea Moisture ad is so far, it's not doing very well at all on Instagram. Like no one is looking at it. And or really engaging with it, so like liking it. I've been getting a few comments though, so I'm happy about that. But it's hard to not be discouraged and to just be like, whatever, I'm above it, I don't care, because at the end of the day, I worked hard on it. You know what I'm saying? So for me to work hard on something and literally not have any feeling, because people always say like, oh, like it doesn't matter, you know, like if no one likes it or no one sees it, just keep posting. But it's like, I understand that. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. However, I do have the right to be disappointed in the fact that something I worked really hard on and I was really excited about did not get the reception that I was hoping that it would get. You know what I'm saying? So those are the things. I know it's like first world problems. It's just like the life of an entrepreneur, artist, creative. It's just constantly putting yourself out there and praying, hoping, wishing that people see your work and actually care about your work enough to support, you know what I'm saying? So I just had a slight moment where I was just like, ugh, so frustrated about it. And so that kind of slowed me down a little bit, but we've bounced back. And now I am putting on my makeup because the show must go on. I gotta keep shooting. As you saw, I had one break to nurse Shay. That's kind of how it goes throughout the day, you know, when it's time for him to nurse. He eats solids, which is good, but also, you know, breast milk is his main source of nutrition and his main meal. So because of the fact that I'm home, I take advantage of, you know, being home and just like go upstairs and nurse him really quick. It also gives me like a second to just get away from the computer or shooting or whatever I'm doing to just be with him and to just take a quick break. So I nursed him and then went back to letting those two have their day. My mom is honestly the best person to be with him during the day, because I have some friends who have babysitters, nannies, and they literally just like sit there. They're just a body in the room, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, what blush do I want to wear today? Do you wanna give red? Yeah, let's give some red. So I'm gonna do the Rare Beauty blush. I think this one's called Happy. No, this one's Grateful. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. So I've seen, you know, some of my friends who have nannies or babysitters, whatever you want to call them, and they're literally just a body in the room. You know what I mean? They're not teaching the child anything. They're not like, you know, singing along with them, reading them books, really enriching their livelihood. And I love and appreciate the fact that my mom is here to be able to actually do that and to actually, you know, help Shay develop. And I think her being here, along with, you know, the things that David and I do ourselves, but I have to strongly give it to my mom because she spends a lot of time with him during the week when we're working. She's reading with him, she's singing him songs, she's like actively, you know, participating in his day-to-day and giving him like a more fulfilled and enriched experience. And I think that's why he really enjoys just like exploration, because we treat him like a human being, you know what I mean? We talk to him constantly. We are just like always around, and we include him in things. Like if someone's cooking and he like wants to get in the kitchen, I will lift him up. You know, if I'm cooking, I'll have David will like lift him up and have him watch as I'm cooking some things. He like intently watches as like I'm sweeping or when we're vacuuming and stuff. It's so funny. He's like obsessed with the vacuum. And I think that is a great thing, you know, making sure that your child is a part of your family and a part of everything. So I'm just like really grateful that she's here. So I, one, feel better about the fact that I'm working and taking my time to get my career together. And two, it's like he's with somebody that I trust and who I know is making sure that he's developing. Also, while I was at my desk, I got an email from the L'Oreal Paris hair PR team, and they're interested in potentially partnering together on a campaign for next month. So I just had to fill out this survey with like information. So what a brand will do is, depending, some brands will come to you and say like, we want to work with you, what are your rates? And then, you know, you negotiate from there. And other brands will reach out. Well, brands that work with this particular PR firm, what they'll do is they'll reach out and have a survey, and it's basically just like, what's your social media? How many followers do you have? What are your rates? Are you working with any of our competitors? You know, have you ever used any of our products? That kind of thing, so that they can better gauge whether or not they want to work with you. So I filled that out today as well, and that like took me a little bit of time because I wanted to make sure that I got everything together, because money is tight and I want to make sure that I am setting myself up for these opportunities. So I'm really, really grateful that it came, and I'm really, really, really hoping, fingers crossed, that they decide to work with me. One of the questions was like, have you ever used any of the L'Oreal Paris hair products? Or do you currently use them and have them in your rotation? And I actually have not, but I'm open to it because I do feel like brands like L'Oreal, Tresemme, those are like, they actually have really good products. Like they have so many amazing like scientists and chemists and all that stuff who formulate their products, and I've heard great things about those types of brands. I just haven't gotten around to using them. This is hard because I'm like doing my makeup with this is my vlog camera in front of me, and it's so much smaller. So yeah, I haven't gotten around to using them, but I'm open to it. So we'll see. I decided to be honest because I could have easily gone on their website and been like, yeah, I use this product, you know what I'm saying? But hey, honesty is the name of the game, and I think that it's super important to be transparent because at the end of the day, I'm doing this stuff so that I can share with you things that I actually like and products that I actually care about, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, and then we're gonna keep it simple with just a simple gloss again. So my camera was on my windowsill and it was like directly in the sunlight, as you could see from the way that the video was shot. So my camera like overheated, so I ended up having to turn it off, but I need to finish my makeup anyway. So my face is done, I pulled my hair down, and now I'm about to shoot. I wanna shoot quickly, because I know that I can just get this done quickly, and sometimes I just like move really slowly because I am second guessing myself, but I am not. I'm going to just get it done. Okay, there we go. All right, where's my mic? All right, I'll hold it for the beginning part. All right, turn this on. All right, cool. Okay, this is good. Back in January, you couldn't tell me that 2025 wasn't gonna be my year. Back in January, I swore up and down that 2025 was gonna be my year. I just felt it, and now I'm like, what did I feel? Maybe it was the epidural still wearing off. So I found myself getting pretty discouraged. So now I'm upstairs. I shot the first video, so now I'm gonna shoot the second one. This is my setup in my room right now, and it's going to be a fashion video because I'm gonna be putting on clothes. I'm trying to decide if I want to already be dressed or if I want to get dressed. I think I'm gonna get dressed, and I'm gonna be talking about something in particular. So hopefully it does well like the other video that I did. It's a very, very interesting story and a crazy story that literally just happened to me. So let's see how it goes. I gotta hurry up because the sun is going down and I wanna make sure that I go out for my run before it gets dark. I did it. I finished shooting all 3 of the videos that I need to shoot, and it is about 3:40. The sun is starting to go down a bit. It's actually not even that dark. It's just that there's so many clouds. So the sun is starting to go down a little bit. So I'm going to change into my running outfit and head outside. I do have to do a little bit of work when I get back, because I didn't realize that Shea Moisture's deadline for the second phase of content that I have to do for them, the deadline that they have for coming up with like the creative idea for it is today. Mind you, they sent me this yesterday. This is how quickly these brands work. So I am gonna just like think about it a little bit while I'm running, or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't think about it while I'm running. Maybe I'll give myself that mental space and freedom to just be in the moment. And then afterwards, when I get back, I'll go and just like type something up, or maybe I might have to do it tonight when we put Shay down, because I just remembered that David is coming home late tonight. So I actually may not have as much free time when I get back. Yep. Yep, I'm about to leave that in there too. So just got back from my run. It is 4:44 p.m. It's getting dark outside. I have one last thing that I need to do for work. I shot all my videos. I'm gonna focus on editing them tomorrow, but right now I just need to come up with a creative treatment for the next part of the Shea Moisture campaign that I'm doing. So I'm gonna take a look at the brief right now and then come up with my idea and then submit that idea, and hopefully they approve it. They generally approve my ideas, so let's get this show on the road so that I can take a shower and actually unwind for the evening. I don't have to cook dinner tonight because we have some leftovers, so this is like the perfect evening to just, well, kind of chill, because Shay is not chill. Shay, you gotta be careful with Mama's book, okay? Just be careful, okay? Don't rip it. You You ripping it? Don't rip Mama's pages. Okay, let's get all the blocks. Let's get all these blocks together. Okay. Whoa. Ow. Pull up Mama's hair. Okay. All right. Okay, but we need to put them in an actual thing. On here. On here. Good job. You want that one to go up that high? Why don't you put that one here? Want to put this here? Almost. Good job! Ready? Good job! You ripping it off? Oh, you want it to go really high? Uh-oh. Wow. Good. Yeah! Cheese! All right, time for some right? Say Gonna get some Time for some There you go. All right, now we're gonna get some All right. Mama's gonna cut it up and I'm gonna give it to you, okay? I'll bring it a little bit closer. There we go. There we go. There we go, bugger. Yes, I know, I'm taking too long. There we go. There you go. Better? Yes. Good. Yeah. Yeah, the rice is good. Okay, here's a little more. Hooray! Hooray, hooray, hooray! Hooray! Hooray, hooray, hooray! Say hooray, hooray, hooray! Yummy chicken? Because my mom and I always, whenever we sip our water, we always go afterwards. Now Shay does the same thing. First off, he's a water fiend. You hear him? He's already doing it. First off, he's a water fiend. Watch how he drinks the water, and then also how he does the little afterwards. He's so funny. I gotta get your bottle ready for bedtime, okay? All right, so put the formula, put the breast milk. Little blue truck. Horn went beep, engine purred, friendliest sounds you ever heard. Little blue truck came down the road. Beep, said Blue to a big green toad. Toad said "Grok" and winked an eye when little blue truck went rolling by. Bah! Yeah! Sheep said bah! Cow said moo! Oink, said a piggy. Bah! Beep, said Blue. Lotioning you up, lotioning you up, lotioning the shabby, lotioning you up. I like your pajamas. You like your pajamas? You look so cute. You look so cute. You ready for bed? Bed, yeah. You sleepy? Sleepy? Yeah. Shay is asleep. It is 7:30 p.m. and now that he's asleep, I can actually like get my life together. I'm gonna go take a shower because I didn't take a shower after my run, and I definitely was sweating because it was a little warmer out there than I anticipated, and I like bundled up, you know, because my past runs have been pretty cold. So I'm gonna take a shower, and then I have to just clean up all of downstairs. Shay did a good job. He drank all of his bottle, which makes me happy. Sometimes I get nervous when I have to do the nighttime feeding because that's usually David's job because he then wants to nurse. There's nothing wrong with him nursing, but we would prefer to give him the bottle with like half formula, just so it's like something a little more substantial on his belly, and it keeps him asleep longer throughout the night. So I'm glad that he drank all of it. Yeah, the night is young. Not really, because I am tired. I've been up since 4 something this morning with since he woke up. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick shower and then go downstairs. I already had dinner, so I'm going downstairs and I'm just gonna clean up my office because he came downstairs to hang out with me while I was doing that last bit of work for Shea Moisture, and Shay just tore everything up. So I'm gonna clean up the office, then clean up the living room, and you know, wash the dishes and stuff like that in the kitchen, and then hopefully get a moment to sit and watch a little show before I go to bed. Look at this. He done flipped his daddy's slippers over, left his toys on the floor down here. All my papers, everything knocked over. Woo! Oh my gosh, so it is 8:30 now, and the living room and the kitchen are nice and clean. I'm showered. I'm laying on the couch. I'm about to put on some Real Housewives, and David is on his way home, so he should be here soon. And then I'm gonna watch a little bit of TV until about 9:30, and then I'm gonna head upstairs and brush my teeth, read, and then go to bed. Yeah, I used to go to bed at like 10, maybe 10:30, but nowadays I gotta get a head start because this little boy is unpredictable and he may or may not wake up at 4:45 a.m. So I gotta get in as much rest as possible, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that was my day. It was a very interesting day. It's so funny that David didn't come home after work, but usually when David comes home after work, like I'll pick him up at the train station, and then he'll like help me out with like the nighttime stuff. So like dinner and then bath time, we do that together. And then David will be the one to give him his nighttime bottle while I come, like I'll take a shower, come straighten up downstairs and stuff like that. But yeah, so it's fine. It wasn't bad. This is, what happens. Sometimes I'm out and he has to do everything by himself and vice versa. So it wasn't too bad. But I hope that you enjoyed spending the day with me. This was just an ordinary day at home, my normal work day. And it looks a lot different now than it did before with a little one that is in the middle of everything. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm exhausted, but I'm happy. All right, now it's time for me to relax because I need to make the most of this hour that I have left. I love you. Thank you so much again for watching. Until next time.